What's one thing a therapist has said to you that you will never forget? My therapist and I were discussing how I felt about a pretty deep betrayal from my now ex-wife. I was beating myself up for not seeing how bad she really was when there was plenty of evidence. He wrote down something on his yellow notepad and then held it up right in my face, practically touching my nose. He said, "What's that say?" I couldn't read it. It was too close to my face. Stepping back from it a bit, it could read it said, "You're too close to see it." He was right. I was too close to the problems and the situation to have been able to see it where in retrospect it was so obvious. I stopped beating myself up over it and was able to let it go. She asked if there was anything I wanted to do in my life that I no longer thought I could do. I told her that I wanted to go to law school, but that was no longer in the cards for me. She said, "You know that you can still go to law school, right? No one has to give you permission. I'll be graduating with my JD in May of next year." I doubt she understand the true impact of her simple statement that day. The urge to binge lasts 7 minutes. I struggled with binge eating disorder for 20 years and finally sought help last January. I would get the urge to binge around the same time every night, around 9:30. I bought a little Sudoku book from the dollar store and played for 10 minutes every time I got the urge to binge. Obviously, it took a lot more than that statement for me to begin my recovery, and those 7 minutes were absolutely grueling for the first few months, but I can proudly say I've been binge-free since February 1st, 2023. That child that was never loved or acknowledged is still waiting. Not on your parents, but on you. You are her parent now. Will you ignore her, not love her, not value her, and not find her worthy as well? You decide if she thrives or survives. Your parents let her down. Will you do the same? A therapist once told me, "You don't have to fix everything at once. Just start somewhere." It helped me let go of the pressure to be perfect and focus on small steps. It made the bigger issues feel less overwhelming.